So this is going to be no. I wasn't asking you to unmute, Mr. Jagun. I was asking you to raise your hand. Raise your hand so that Robert can see you, and then he can make you a co-host. You cannot unmute because you don't have the host privileges. So raise your hand so that Robert can see you, and then he can make you a co-host. Yes, now you got it. Now you've raised your hand. Okay.
Now he is co-host.
Yeah. All right, Mr. Jagun, now you're co-host.
Yeah, thank you very much. Thank you very much. It's actually an amazing opportunity to be here. Thank you so much, Coach Josh. I'm really happy for being here, and thank you so much for everything. I'm here, even though I had some emergency, but nothing comes first. This business comes first, and no matter what it is, we are going to give it what it takes. Thank you very much, sir. I really appreciate it.
You're welcome.
Awesome, awesome. Yeah, so go on. Are you set?
All
Mr.
right,
Jagun?
so can I go on with the presentation?
Yeah. Yes, sir. The floor is yours. Go on, sir.
Okay, all right. Let me start sharing then. All right, just hold on, please. Also hold on, we're going to be starting.
Yeah, you can hear us and we can hear you, and you can go ahead and start whenever you want.
Okay, all right. Thank you very much. And I want to welcome everybody to today's call. I don't know if you can all hear me. If you can all hear me, yes, then I'll be so happy. So, ladies and gentlemen, you're very much welcome to today's call. My name is Jagun Oluwaseun, and I'm so happy to be here to present this opportunity to us. Quickly, I'm going to be talking to us on how to position ourselves for profit in the oil and gas business. Now, we know that oil and gas is actually the fuel that runs the world. And most of the time, the people involved in this business are the big boys. But today, I'm going to be showing you how to create wealth. And the formula to create wealth, ladies and gentlemen, has not changed from V plus V plus F equals wealth, which means the value you bring to the table, the volume of the value you bring to the table, and the frequency of the value that you are bringing, the frequency of the purchase. That is what determines the number or the frequency of the wealth and the money that you create. Because definitely everybody knows that money is a means of exchange of value. So for every problem you solve for people, for every solution you are able to let people get, then you are sure that you are going to get money in your pocket. So today we're going to be looking at the oil and gas market statistics. And this market is so amazing because we've never really focused on the kind of money that moves around. But today we are going to be looking at that money. And ladies and gentlemen, I want you to know that in Nigeria, over 40 million liters of petrol is used daily. That's about 23 billion naira spent daily. And that also makes us to know that in Nigeria also, we spend over 1 trillion, almost 800, almost 700 billion is spent every month on petrol. 700 billion naira spent every month on petrol. And this money, ladies and gentlemen, is what we are going to be talking about today, because 40% of Nigerian households owns a generating set. So if you look to the left or to the right, you either see cars, you either see businesses, you either see homes that are running on either fuel, petrol, or diesel, or any type of gas, ladies and gentlemen. And we are going to be looking at how you and I also can profit from this. 90% of businesses have at least one generating set, and the demand for oil and gas is so huge, and the people that play in this industry are the big boys. So the problem here is, how can you also play in this industry? And that is what we are going to be looking at today. So the big boys, like I said, that plays in this industry are the Dangotes, the Wale Tinubus and the Otedolas. But the good news here is that you also can be positioned for profit in this business. So the oil and gas system is so big that it can accommodate you and I. And that is what I'm going to be showing you this evening, how you also can come into this business and make money every time somebody is using petrol, every time somebody is using diesel, every time somebody is using cooking gas. You also will make money without lifting a finger. And what is that product? What is that avenue? What is that secret that can make this possible for you? That is the exciting news you are about to get. So tighten your seatbelt right now, lose every distraction and focus closely, because I am going to be showing you how you can be part of the 42 billion naira that is up for grabs daily if we only focus on the PMS market alone. Now, the products that you are going to leverage on is this amazing product called Fuel Factor X. I can't just wait to talk about this product, because this product is an amazing product. It's a life-changing product. It's a product that has turned my life around and is turning a lot of people's lives around also. Ladies and gentlemen, what is Fuel Factor X? Fuel Factor X is that magical catalyst that has been created by Nobel-winning scientists to ensure that emissions are reduced, fuel economy is achieved, enhances performance of your engine and prolongs the engine life. Now, this product has been available for over 30 years, but ladies and gentlemen, it just became available to us in smaller quantity. This is how it has always come in 55 gallons and then 5 gallons and 1 gallon. And it's been used in the mining industry, in the construction industry, in the manufacturing industry for over 30 years. And right now we have it in smaller quantities, which is why you and I now have access to it. Now, this product has white papers and experiments, laboratory successful experiment has been carried out for it, and that is why we have over 30 years of commercial clients. We have over 2.5 billion miles tracked. We have over 65 million hours of use. Ladies and gentlemen, I can continue to say more and more about this product. Now, the technology behind Fuel Factor X is what we call the organometallic technology, which ensures and makes every fuel to burn completely. It burns completely, reduces emission. It has detergents that lubricates, that cleans your engine. It has emulsifiers that separates water. It has anti-rust, corrosion. In fact, this product is all in one. No other fuel treatment in the world has what FFX has. They might have other components, but none, I repeat, none has everything in one that this product has. And that is why it is an amazing product, because like I said, it reduces harmful emissions, it increases fuel economy, it provides vehicle performance, it even reduces the rate at which you change your oil, because the black soot that forms in the piston is reduced. So your engine oil does not get black often, the viscosity is not reduced so quickly, and you also have longer time before you do a routine change. Ladies and gentlemen, like I said, every other product are there, but none of them is like FFX. Let me just say this, FFX swallowed every other product into one, and that is what makes us different. The concentration is top-notch, and you cannot get it anywhere else. Ladies and gentlemen, this product has been working for me in my vehicle personally. I'm getting mileage, I'm getting fuel economy, my car is working perfectly, my horsepower is there, testimonies everywhere, and you also can have the same testimony. You can use this product in any of these things you are looking at right now, in your cars, in your motorcycle, in your trucks, in your generating sets, heavy equipment, in your RVs, even in your boats, even in your cooking gas. You get mileage in all these areas I've mentioned, and that is what FFX does. You use FFX every fill up, and you will see the amazing result, ladies and gentlemen. How do you apply FFX into your car? Very, very simple. Just apply into your tank before you add fuel. Or if you store in kegs, you can put it in your keg and go ahead and pour into your generating set or into your vehicles, and you see the amazing results. Now we have ratio of usage of 1 ml to 10 liters, depending, but you must double dose for the first time you are using it, and you will see the amazing result. Now I must tell you that there is something called the 7 tanks peak performance. These are different ways and different patterns that you could experience when you use the products in your vehicles. The first one is once you apply it, you see a dramatic result, a dramatic change instantly. And that is represented by the blue line that you see. Then the yellow line is when you put it, you see like an increase in mileage, as in, then all of a sudden it might decrease and it will later start going back up again. Then the green line is exactly for hybrid cars, that it takes a while for the computer system of the car to notice the fuel change and the improvement in the fuel economy, and that you see the gradual process. Then the red line is for vehicles that has a very, very heavy, dirty fuel system that the catalyst will need to first work so hard to clean up all the sludge, to clean up all the carbon buildup in your pistons and in your system. And once that is done, you might first see like a decrease in your fuel economy, and later it will keep on increasing, and you see it going up until you also match up with everybody that has beautiful testimony. Ladies and gentlemen, there are so many testimonies all around about this product. There are people that have used 5 liters for 10 hours, people that usually you use, like personally, I used to use 24 liters per hour in my 150 kVA gen. But right now with this product, our consumption has reduced to just 14 liters per hour. How amazing is that? And that is what you get from using this product called Fuel Factor X. I'm going to be bringing up my leader, my coach, that is going to be taking us through the next phase of this business. And this next phase is going to be showing you how you can become a multi-billionaire by associating with Fuel Factor X. Now, the product comes in 2 different, this sachet, we have the sachet, the 10 ml sachet and the 120 ml, and the price also is determined by your distance and some other factors that comes to it, but this is what the pricing is like. And now I'm going to be introducing to us my coach, my mentor, Coach Josh. I met this man, and since I met him, things have not been the same for me. He has taught me a lot of things. He has placed me on the path of financial freedom, and I'm learning so much from him, from his humility, from his intelligence, his wealth of knowledge, and his willingness to teach and to bring everybody up to speed like him. So if you're on this call and you're not tired of my talking, please, I want you to put a 333 on the chat box as I bring up stage my own coach, Coach Josh, to take over this place. I'm so sorry. I have an emergency and I'm in the car right now, but I just told myself nothing will stop me from this presentation today. Nothing will stop me from being in this community and seeing our leader from the US. And thank you so much. So Coach Josh, if you're on this call right now, please take over the stage. It is yours. Awesome. Thank you very much.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Mr. Jackson. Thank you so much. That was a phenomenal job. Thank you, for that great job in running through the product. So at this point, I think I'm going to make some room to allow for people to share, some of their testimonials. And if I would start, if I would begin with, one of mine. I mean, at this point now we have so many. We've gone beyond the point of trying to prove whether FFX works. FFF works. For me, back in June when I saw this for the first time, before I got started, I wanted to be sure that I had a real product offer. And so I called some people and they told me their experiences. But ever since Mr. Akinolu, I would really appreciate if you also, at some point come in and share some of your experiences with some of the companies and, individuals, some of the great results that you've had. I recently had the privilege of onboarding the biggest private hospital in my city. As a matter of fact, this product is something that will position you, that will make you so valuable. You will court the favor of kings. You will court the favor of people that matter. Because right now, you guys know that in Nigeria, everybody's looking for a way to cut down on fuel. Just before this meeting, about 1 hour before this meeting, I have to go and buy fuel just in case, NEPA does what they normally do, cut off the power. And I was surprised to find out that the price of fuel has gone up again. I bought fuel last week, I think last week, Monday or Tuesday, at a certain price. And today, the price of fuel has gone up again. By next week, I got it on good authority that the price of fuel is going to go up, generally speaking. So there's the biggest private hospital in my city. Back in early July, they had sent some of their staff to attend one of the events that I did. And they came, they took notes, they took a lot of notes, went back with their report, and they were just waiting for me to come and close that deal. And for some reason, I didn't go back to close that deal. And so a month passed, 2 months passed, and they kept reaching out, and I didn't go back to close that deal. But by the end of October, the CEO was literally begging to say, hey, you guys said you have a solution. Can you please come and let us start using this product? And so I went and I had a meeting with her, and she told me that they were spending 1.8 million on diesel at one of their branches. And so long story short, they started using FFX last week, Monday, bought 2 bottles on Monday, bought 2 more bottles on Friday. On Tuesday, called me again to buy 1 bottle. And this afternoon, I delivered another bottle to them. So in a space of about less than 2 weeks, they've done 6 bottles. Now, I then asked the CEO, you guys are placing orders again and again. What's this doing for you? And she just conveniently ignored my question. And so I called the technical guy and I said, what's this product doing for you guys? Can you share with me what this is doing for you? And so he then told me that FFX is helping them to literally almost double the number of hours that they get on their diesel. So he said that 300 liters of diesel would normally give them about, 300 liters would normally give them about 8 or 9 hours, but now they are getting 15 or 16 hours, okay, on the same amount of diesel, 300 liters, right? At my church where I worship, the facility manager was telling me that on a 3-hour service that we normally do, they would do 150 liters for a 3-hour service, 150 liters for a 3-hour service. But right now, they are doing 90 liters instead of 150 liters. So they are saving 60 liters every time our church meets there. So right now, the testimonials are now pouring in everywhere. And so at this point, I would like to ask Mr. Akinlolu, if you don't mind, to share some of the experiences that you've had, because you have a lot of extensive experience with this product. So, sir, would you please do us the honors of also hearing from you, sir?
All right, thank you very much, Coach Josh. Good evening, everyone. Robert, good day to you. And first of all, I must congratulate everyone who is on this call this evening, because you've been sitting on a gold mine, but probably you didn't have the information and you have it today. After now, please run with it. Okay, in terms of testimonials, I'm going to run the testimonials using the 7-tank challenge. You have the first one, which is the blue line that says that you have, you see an improvement immediately and you continue to see it until it levels off. Now that happened for my Volvo. The green line says that you see no noticeable changes as you use it. That even happened again to my own brother. So it's not something that someone who is far away. The third one says that you get to see a drop in your first tank or 2. That happened to my Toyota at home, and upon the 3rd treatment, it increased and continued to increase until it leveled off. Now the 4th one says that you will see an upward improvement immediately, then it will drop for a tank or 2. That happened to the CEO of the garage where I service my car, and all of these individuals are people that are not AI. So if there's anyone on this call who wants to speak to any of them, all I just need to tell them is, can I have your permission for someone to speak? Now, in terms of industries, estates, and hospitals and churches, there are numerous testimonies, but I would like to share one with us. There's this guy in Port Harcourt. He drives a truck, and his truck is called Dead Truck. And the only reason why it's called a dead truck is because when it's going in front of you, the emission that comes out from the exhaust blinds every other driver. And so it means you are following it, you are on your way to your death trap. And we tried using FFX. The guy laughed at me and said, "Oh God, this thing is not possible." I said, "Please do me a favor, do a before and after. And if it does not, you don't see any significant improvement, there are no money back guarantee in Nigeria. I will personally refund you. You have not paid me, but I'll be paying you for using the product, and I also pay you for wasting your time." Ladies and gentlemen, after this guy did his first, second, and third test, he didn't know when he started shouting, "FFX na baba, FFX has killed me. I can't believe that my truck that they call dead truck can have an emission that is as clean as this." And so the testimonials continues, it goes on and on. We have a 400 kVA generator in my local church assembly. At full capacity, we do 50 liters. Ladies and gentlemen, you can go back home, do the maths. We now do 15.5 liters. 15.5 liters from 50 liters. There are bakeries around us everywhere we stay. For those who use the gas cylinder to bake in their oven, I have one of them who would normally use 20 kg for 3 days. But with the introduction of Fuel Factor X, he uses the same 20 kg for 5 days, ladies and gentlemen, saving him an average of 10,863 naira every 5 days for using Fuel Factor X. And this is after deduction of the 4 mil he uses to treat his gas cylinder before they refill. So testimonies abound, so many of them, but you can only experience it when you become a product of the product yourself. Paraventure, if you're here, if you by any chance use it, you've not gotten your result, please do not think it is the people from the village. The result differs from place to place and individual. Continue to use it, and I can assure you that you would get your result. But if you do, and you don't get your result after the 7-tank challenge, you can reach out to Coach Josh. I will personally do you a refund and apologize for our product not working. But as far as you are in Nigeria and you use any of the byproducts of Nigeria, there is no gainsaying about it. You must always get results. Thank you very much.
Wow. Wow. Amazing. 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 I love hearing Mr. Akinolu talk about this product because, I mean, number one, he has a lot of experience, but, the confidence with which he talks about this. The first time I heard him say, if it doesn't work, I will refund your money and I'll pay you for wasting your time. I use that line, with some clients, and it just speaks confidence. It just speaks confidence. So if you got value from just listening to Mr. Akinolu's testimonials, can you just type it in the chat? Value, 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 value. Thank you so much for sharing. For sharing that with us. If we actually want to go for the next 2 hours, we can actually keep going on and on talking about all the different things that FFX is doing for us right now. But some of you are here because you want to learn how you can make money. And from the invitation, we talk about the fact that this is a product that can position you to make anywhere from $1,000. I mean, we're not making any income claims here, but based on what the product can do and based on the business plan, this opportunity, and based on what's happening in the environment in which we're in now, is like we have the perfect storm of opportunity. Subsidy was removed, and that was supposed to create a problem. But every time there's a crisis, there's always opportunity. It was Jim Rohn who said that life is filled with opportunity mixed with difficulty. I hope you guys can hear me. Jim Rohn said it's never the wind that blows. It's always the set of the sail. So you would always have opportunity mixed with difficulty. Okay? But when the different winds blow, it's up to you to decide what side of things that you want to be. Somebody said there has never been a recession where everybody suffered, and there has never been an expansion where everybody prospered. I was watching a YouTube video just last week Sunday. I was watching a video of Tayo Aino, and he was doing a coverage of some cities in the US. And we were surprised to see the number of homeless people, so there are homeless people also in America. So there are homeless people also, everybody wants to travel and leave Nigeria, but where you are going to, there are also people that are homeless. So it's not a function of being in America. It's a function of who are you, what's the set of your sail, what is your mindset, how do you respond when you see opportunity? Do you always see the obstacles? Do you always see the challenges? Okay, or do you have enough belief in yourself to say, if somebody else can succeed doing this, I also can. So if you're on this call tonight and you're in a place where you want to do better financially, I'm going to be walking you through, some of the, and this is going to be a summarized version. Okay, the person you really want to listen to is Robert Hollis. I can tell you that ever since I encountered Robert Hollis, my life has not been the same. I mean, back in 2013, Robert Hollis was somebody that I used to watch on YouTube. I used to watch his videos. I saw him for the first time on the Eric Worre stage, and I was like, this is somebody who has the lifestyle that I want. And the mentor said, the fastest way to get somewhere is to ask a person that has been there before, right? And so here was the mentor who, he talked about designing the perfect day in your life. Have you ever thought about the perfect day in your life, right? And, June this year came, and I had the privilege and the blessing to work with Robert Hollis, and at this point, I want to just, give a shout out to my amazing uplines and leaders, Mosh and Joshua Daramola. I don't know if any of them is on the call tonight, but Joshua Daramola made a call on the 31st of June. And on that call, Mosh was on the call. And then Daramola said his upline, his direct mentor is Robert Hollis. And I said, what did you say? He said his direct mentor is Robert Hollis. And that was it for me. Because I knew that Albert Einstein said, if I have seen further than others, it's because I have stood on the shoulders of giants. I cannot tell you guys how many times I have cried. I have shed tears because of the kindness. There are tears of sadness and there are tears of joy. There are tears of gratitude. I cannot tell you how many times this man, as successful as he is, as great as he is, has showed so much human kindness, has shown so much benevolence. He is generous with everything, with every single thing. And so you are blessed tonight to be able to listen to somebody who has not only made millions of dollars, but has also helped several people also to earn millions of dollars, right? So I'm just going to be running through where the money is. And so if you're ready to see the money, I want you to type money in your language. I'm sure that we have people from the north, from the south, from the east, from outside Nigeria. I want you to type in the chat, how do you call money in your language? I want you to begin to call money forth. Call it forth tonight. Come on, call it forth, call it forth. Type in your language, type money in your language. Do that, let me see it. Ego, come on, exciting. Oh, Robert, are you seeing all the different ways that we
I am.
Amazing. Okay, so without wasting any time, I want you to just think about this for a second. Did you know that your dreams are already somebody's reality? Your dreams are already somebody's reality, and so this means that your dreams are possible. Your dreams are possible. Okay. On the first week in September, I was chatting with a friend of mine. So the screenshot on the left where you see $3,976. Okay, that was the person who gave me a call on the 31st of May to say, Josh, what are we going to do right now to improve our economic situation? And when that call came in, I remembered immediately that somebody had reached out to me about a field treatment, right? So June, July, August, okay, 3 months. First week of September, I messaged him and said, dude, share your back office with me. How much have you made from this, from this opportunity? And when he sent what he had made, I was very surprised to see that he had made about $4,000. You know, and this is not making any income claims here. You know, what you put in determines what you put out. Okay, so you have to bring in work ethic, but he has been doing this on the side. This is not his main hustle. This is not his main business. As a matter of fact, I don't know when last I saw him on a Zoom call. As a matter of fact, it has been maybe over a month since I spoke to this person. You know, for him, this he has, but yet in 3 months he had already made $4,000. That's pretty impressive income. That's impressive income in Nigeria. You know, I mean, there's even people in the UK who, if they earn that kind of money in 3 months, they would be happy. Okay, the other one here is someone who is very close to me, and this is someone who as at June 16th had no income source, zero income source. He had no money to get started. He had to be given a handout to help him get started. But he had a dream, he had a strong work ethic, and he wasn't going to make any excuses. When he reached out to me to say, can I get him signed up? I said, unfortunately, I cannot help you right now. I can't sign you up, but this is a product that is so good. Unfortunately, the product cannot speak for itself. It needs a human being to let another human being know what it can do for them. So everybody around you right now is either using petrol, using diesel, using cooking gas. You have in your hands a solution that can help them, you know, save money by reducing their consumption. Are you going to keep quiet about it, or are you going to let the next person know? You know, I heard a mentor of mine say, he shared a verse of scripture with me. He said, Proverbs 11:26. He said curses are on the head of him that withholds the grain, but much blessing is on the head of him that sells it. And when he shared that with me, it just blew my mind. And I said, hey, whenever I find something good, it's my responsibility to share with as many people as possible, so that in doing that, I can attract blessings to myself. So you guys all called money in your mother tongue. Do you want to be in a situation where money is constantly, you know, flowing into your account on a daily basis, where you are picking up your phone and you're logging in and you're seeing that people are placing the product in Nigeria, in Canada, in the US, in Chile, in Hungary, and you're just seeing dollars. You're seeing dollars, right, being added into your, you know, into your back office on a daily basis. That's what you're about to experience tonight. Okay? So for you to get paid from this business, you have to be an affiliate. If you are a customer, you're saying, I want to buy the product at wholesale. And let me just mention here that, so the company is My Daily Choice. We're right now focusing on FFX because of the unique situation in Nigeria, but there's over 1,000 products that this company offers. So there's really no company out there that comes close to what we have here in My Daily Choice. So as an affiliate, you can come on board as a builder, you can come on board as an executive, but let me advise you to come on board as an executive and maintain executive, because executives get paid more for the same effort. How many people would like to get paid more for doing the same activity, right? Now, the best way to actually come on board is through what we call Brandbox. The company just released this very brilliant concept last month, and ever since they released it, everybody's so excited, and Brandbox is now the smartest way to shop. With Brandbox, all you do is, so there's a $200 Brandbox, there's $399, there's $799, but just for example purposes, I'm talking about the $200 Brandbox. Now, with Brandbox, you get the products cheaper, but you not only get it cheaper. So, for example, with $200, you get one bottle, 38 sachets. If you were not using Brandbox to buy one bottle and 38 sachets, you would spend at least $225 for the same amount of product. So $200, no. You would spend $225 to get one bottle and 36 sachets. So you will spend anywhere from $234 to get one bottle and 38 sachets. You are getting it for $200. But besides getting the product for $200, now you have $200 that's added to your travel savings account that you can use to book flights, book hotels, and all that good stuff. The company also has what we call the one-level check mark, which you'll get to understand in a second. And then we also have our responsibility towards the planet. So every time you shop with Brandbox, the company is going to plant a tree on your behalf. So, I mean, this is the best of both worlds that you're getting here. Now, in November, a trip was announced, and this is going to be, like a vacation, in Jamaica, April 18th to the 22nd. And so if you're interested in traveling, I mean, for me, I've just been I've just been obsessed with all the things I'm going to do with my spouse, you know, on the sandy beaches of Australia. There's some things on my bucket list that I, you know, because some of you are not married, I don't want to talk about the things that I want to do, but I cannot wait, you know, to do amazing things on the sandy beaches of Jamaica, you know, go sailing in the beautiful crystal blue ocean. So if you want to be a part of this, you have the opportunity to get on board and also qualify for this. You'll be amazed at how easy it is to qualify to go on this trip. The company keeps on looking for ways to be a blessing, you know, to its affiliates. So now that you created your affiliate account, you bought your product, you can now enjoy 3 powerful income streams. You can make money from retailing the product, right? You're buying wholesale, you're selling at a markup, and you're making some profit. You can make anywhere from, you know, in a month. Like I said, the product cannot speak, but somebody has to speak on its behalf. There's almost no day that goes by that somebody's not calling to say, can I get 2 sachets? Can I get 3 sachets? You know, and so you can make anywhere from 200,000 to as much as 2 million if you are retailing the product. But there's this, retailing is good, but there's something even better than retailing. You see, retailing is something that you have to keep on doing again and again and again. So if I sold product to you today, I would have to sell again tomorrow. So that's not passive income, right? But the company allows you, this business is designed such that if you do it the right way, it's like you are building a money tree, something that will pay you over and over and over again for the rest of your life. Connecting customers allows you to take advantage of building a passive income stream. What do I mean? So every affiliate has what we call an affiliate link, okay? So in order to create your own account, the person that invited you on this Zoom is going to share their link with you. Use that link to create your own account. So now you're an affiliate, okay? You also get your own affiliate link. And with your affiliate link, you can now begin to create, you know, approach people, tell them about this opportunity, about the product. And so for every customer that uses your link to create their own account, you have just planted a money tree. Because every time that they place an order directly from the company, My Daily Choice, the head office is in Lagos. So say, for example, you got a hospital on board. They start placing their orders. Every time they place that order, you are going to get paid. And I took the time to put some of these commissions on the screen for your benefit. Okay, so for example, if you had a builder account, so remember I said executives get paid more for the same activity. And I asked you that, do you want to earn more or less for the same work done? So look at on the screen here. Okay, if you had someone or a company, a customer who bought 16 sachets or 1 bottle, as a builder, you'll be paid $9.6. As an executive, you are paid $16. Now look at the 4-bottle example. If you had a company that was buying 4 bottles in a month, so for example, your church, most small organizations would do about 4 bottles a month. I just told you about the hospital that I onboarded last week, and between last week, Monday, and today, they bought 6 bottles already. So in a month, they probably will be doing about maybe 12, 16 bottles. But assuming that you have a church, a hospital, a hotel, a restaurant, right, that's doing 4 bottles a month, that's $50 that you will earn in passive income every time they place an order. Now, what if you had 20 organizations buying 4 bottles a month? High net worth individual buying 4 bottles a month. That means you can easily do $1,000 US. Now, I want you to type in the screen, in the chat, right? For those of us in Nigeria, how many years would you have to work for the government to earn $1,000 a month? $1,000 today is about 1.2 million. Because I'm trying to show you that this is a business that has embedded in its leverage, speed wealth principles. Okay? We've been given the opportunity of a lifetime. The opportunity of a lifetime to become a solution provider by helping business owners, helping individuals cut down on what they currently spend on petrol, diesel, or gas. I was with a real estate consultant 2 days ago. He came to my house and he said, Josh, I work really hard in the real estate industry. He said that my goal is to have because he's selling land, he's selling houses. That's not passive income. You are as unemployed as your last sale. And he said, Josh, I want to resign from my job and give this my full attention. And I said, are you sure you want to do that? He said, Josh, His goal is to have at least 100 organizations buying 4 bottles every month. He said, if I have 100, that's $5,000 a month. He said, what am I looking for? Sound check. I just want to know that you guys can hear me. If you can hear me, just type 111 in the chat. Let me know you can hear me. If you are with me, type 111 in the chat. Let me know that you can hear me loud and clear. Awesome. You know, so he was telling me that if I have 100 bottles, and he said this is a very achievable target for me. I know how hard I work to close and people to buy land. And said this is a problem everybody needs everywhere he goes. And so his goal is 100 companies. What if you just did 20? 20 is $1,000 in passive income. So you see, I make bold to say anyone who gives this their attention for the next 18 months to 2 years, some of you would have to apply for police escort. I'm saying it again. Some of you in 2 years' time, if you can be disciplined enough, if you can stay focused, if you can stay engaged and make this about impact for 2 years, some of you will need police escort. Now, at this point, if I don't even go into the rest of the business plan, if I don't even show you the benefits of building a team, just from helping business owners and individuals cut down on costs, I've already showed you how to make $1,000 to $10,000 if you like. There are companies that will do 1 gallon per day. Someone was telling me about a particular company that does about 33,000 liters per day. Look, guys, they're all around us. And now with the testimonials pouring in, we are about to get to the point of, you know, we're leaving the pioneer phase and we're moving into the point of early adoption. I'm going to show you guys, you know, the business cycle, the business adoption cycle. You want to be in front of large trends. In 2012, this app that you're using to listen to me, Zoom, was in existence, was created. But in 2020, because of COVID, Zoom became a multi-billion-dollar company. Why? Because all the conditions were right. There was a lockdown. There was a lockdown in 2020 and people needed to communicate. Conferences still needed to go on. People needed to connect. Zoom became a multi-billion-dollar company. If you can see, they say that the future belongs to those that can see opportunity before it becomes clear to others. You're blessed to be hearing about this right now and not later. Now, I'll just run through some of the other parts of the compensation plan. Okay, the jumpstart bonuses, this is what the company pays you when you now share this opportunity with other people. You extend the same opportunity that has been given to you to somebody else. What if I didn't get the phone call on the 31st of May? As at that day, I was in debt to thousands of dollars. I was owing thousands of dollars. Somebody was kind enough to share the opportunity with me, and as a result of connecting with this, I've been able to pay off that debt. What if it wasn't shared with me? And so you now have the same opportunity to become a blessing to other people. You guys know what the economy is saying. You guys know the price of everything. I mean, so I talk about the fact that last week I went to buy onions with my wife. And she was telling me, because we ended up paying 21,000 naira for a basket of onions. But 2 weeks before, those onions were selling for 12,000. And they walked away in anger, saying it was too expensive. 2 weeks before, it was 12,000. Last week, Monday, it was 22,000. I had to speak the Hausa language that I could. And the guy decided to give us 1,000 naira off. So look at how inflation is robbing people of purchasing power. Everybody needs the opportunity to create additional income. Do you understand? And so by sharing this with other people, you are being a blessing. Now, what do you stand to gain? If you are a builder, you will get paid on the activities that you do. Everyone that you introduce, okay? Every affiliate who buys a pack, you will get paid. But executives will get paid on 4 levels. So for those that they introduce, that they also introduce. So look at this example here. You shared with 5 people. They came on board with Brandbox, right? You got $40 for each of them. $40 in 5 places, $200. We're celebrating, we're happy. Now, I'm just using 5 for an example. You can do more, you can do less. But if 5 also did the same thing that you did, who also did 5, now it's 25 people for $8. Now you are getting paid $200 on the activities of other people. On your 3rd level is $800. On your 4th level is $2,500. guess what? If you have a builder account, you will see all these orders being made, but you will not taste the money. You will see orders, you will see affiliates joining your team every month, but you will not enjoy your level 2, your level 3, your level 4. So would you rather earn on 4 levels, or you want to only get paid for what you do? This business, gives you leverage. The rank bonus is a beautiful one. So every purchase people make has volume attached to it. So somebody is buying a bottle, it's 40 points, a gallon is 400 points. As these orders are coming in, the computer is calculating them real time, adding them up. And it's not just what you do, what your entire team is doing. It's counting towards your own volume. So first time you hit 1K, you get $100. You hit 5K, you get 500. You hit 10K, you get 1,000, all the way to master affiliate where you get $500,000. Guys, this is not theory, okay? There's many people on this call right now who have gone through some of these ranks, all right? So far in 2023, 100 people have ranked advanced in Nigeria. So this is not theory. You hit those ranks, you're getting those bonuses, it's coming into your back office, and you can withdraw it in Naira, in Bitcoin, however way that you choose, to get your commissions paid. All right. Our mentor, Robert Hollis, is a super affiliate, right? So he's gone through many, many ranks, okay, to be where he is today. So this is not theory, okay? It's real. It's real. Just a moment. My system seems to be slowing. Okay, yeah, so myself and my wonderful upline have been blessed because of a great team to be able to hit, the 50K rank, and it's just been a blessing. It's just been amazing. So the first time you hit the rank, you get that bonus, but subsequent months for maintaining your rank, you now get what I would call a salary. It's not a salary, okay, because this is profit. But for maintaining your rank, you maintain 1K, you get $50, all the way to master, where you get $100,000 paid to you every single month. Now, we also have the customer mastery bonus. You see, it's so exciting that the company pays you multiple different ways for the same activity. If you have a job, you are paid one time for doing so many things. Some of you even know what I'm talking about. Some of you in your department, you used to be 4, but 3 people have relocated. One person has moved to Canada, one person has gone to the UK, one person is in Australia, and they have refused to employ more people. So you are now doing what 4 people used to do, but your salary has not increased 4 times. In my daily choice, in this business, for the same activity, we're paid multiple different ways. It's thrilling, it's exciting. So here you have the customer mastery bonus, right? What do they do here? What do they do here? They isolate the customer orders and they add up the volume, and then they pay you anywhere from $250 to $20,000 for just the customer orders that come into your account. I think, guys, it's massive. It's amazing. All right, so I'm about to wrap up here now, okay? But this is where I want you to really, really pay a lot of attention. The binary commission and the leadership check match is massive. Is massive. Okay, so binary means 2. So everybody has 2 sides, the left side and the right side. Okay, so the moment you create your account, your sponsor will place you either on the left or on the right. But sometimes you may find that if they have more people that they want to place, right, they will have to place them. Now that their 2 positions on the left and right are filled up, they're going to have to come under people already in the system. So newer people would usually come under people already existing in the system, right? So if you're part of a growing team, if you're sponsored by a leader who is actively building, sometimes you will find that there's people coming under you that you didn't sponsor. So all the people in black, you don't know them. One may be, the CEO of it. So like the hospital I onboarded last week, that could very be one of the accounts that's under you. One could be a restaurant. One could be a school owner, right? These guys are coming under you, but guess what? Every order that is placed by these people in black that you didn't sponsor, the volume will count towards your binary commission. And so this is the importance of timing. You heard about it today. You're supposed to take immediate action, because guess what? Opportunities are never lost. Somebody will always take the one that you miss. So if you decide to go and pray about it, think about it, you want to, whatever, When you finally come to create your account, and it's free to create an account. You hear what I said? It's free to create an account. But if you waste time, pray about it, drag your feet, whatever you do, when you finally come to create your account, people who could potentially have been under you, who should have contributed to your income, you end up being the one that comes under them, and you are the one contributing to their own income. Okay? So the way it works is at the end of the month, the computer will look at all the orders placed on your left and on your right. So in this example here, the people in red are people that you personally sponsored. The people in black, you don't know. At the end of the month, the system looks at the volume on your left side and on your right side. And if you're a builder, it will pay you 10%. So in this example, the smaller side is 10,000 in volume. A builder will get paid $1,000. An executive will get paid $1,500. Again, can you see that executives get paid more for the same activity? Would you rather earn more or less for the same activity? This is already the end of the month. The system has captured all the volume, and now you're getting paid based on the rank that you hold. The leadership check badge rewards you for helping people within your team to grow. So in this example, assume all the people in red are your level 1. You introduce them to the business. Whatever income they are paid from the binary, okay, whatever they are paid in the binary, as they are paying them their binary check, you will get 30% to match whatever they are paid. So if the guys in red, your level 1 guys, are being paid $1,000 each, you will be getting $300 for each of them earning $1,000. How exciting is that? On level 2, you will be getting $200 if each of them is getting paid $1,000. So it's in your interest to help your people make money. We're paid for helping people make money. The more people you help, the more money you make. Robert Hollis makes all this money because he takes out of his time to invest in people like me, to invest in people like Jishwadar Amola, Mosh, and all of you who are now here have the same opportunity to be mentored by somebody who has made so much money. Why is he doing that? Of course, because he wants to be a blessing. But in doing that, as he's helping us, he's also helping himself, right? And last but not the least, is what's called the Global Leadership Pool. For every 4 new customers who make a purchase, whether they are, whether it's a builder pack or above, once it's up to 4 in number, you earn 1 share from the Global Bonus Pool. 1 share is usually between $45 to $70. Last month, it was $71. So assuming these 4 people here shopped with $200 Brandbox, right? You're paid $40 in 4 places, $160. But because it's 4, the company says, well done, take 1 share. So that would be $70. If it's 8, they're saying take 2 shares. If it's 12, take 3 shares, and on and on and on and on it goes. So I want to stress the importance of timing. In the business adoption cycle, there's the early innovator, there's the innovator space, there are the early adopters. There's people who are afraid, is this product going to affect my engine? But at this point where you have, notable universities using the product, where you have big churches, big hospitals, word will start to get round. And before you know it, we'll have an avalanche of people coming in. So you have the opportunity to position yourself now and be in front of the trend, or join later, or join much later. But this team is committed, okay, that by June of 2024, we'll be talking about at least $50 million in monthly revenue from the impact that we want to make. And that's just from the Nigerian market. Across Africa, we expect to be able to do up to $2 billion annually. The question is, how much of that will be coming into your bank account? How much of that will be coming into your own bank account? So this is the month of November. You can decide to go 1K, 5K, 10K, and there are leaders who are here waiting to help you make that happen. I was reading and I came across this, and I thought to share in wrapping up. Bronnie Ware talked about the regrets of dying. So she's a palliative nurse, and she took time. So she spent time with a lot of dying people, okay? And she took time, to chronicle their regrets. And the number 1 regret that dying people had This is their number one regret. They said, I wish I had the courage to live a life true to myself, caring less about the opinions of others and taking more risk in pursuit of my dreams. Taking more risk in pursuit of my dreams. Are you currently living the life that you want to live? Can you say, that if you died now, you have given life your very best? Have you pushed yourself beyond your comfort zone in creating a life of abundance, a life of prosperity for yourself, for your family? Okay, the second regret that they had, people on their deathbed, was they said, I wish I'd spent less time working and more time with family. The beautiful thing about this business is that, here I am working. I am working on my dining table. This is a typical work day. On my dining table, I'm here working. So you can be home with your wife, take a break, make love, do all something, get back to work, share. It's unreal, but it's actually real. And so today you have the opportunity to make a choice. But I heard someone say that you are born looking like your parents, but you die looking like your choices. At this point, I'm going to be, handing it over to the legend, Robert Hollis, who has not only made millions and millions of dollars, but he has also coached people. I'm one of the people he's coaching, and there's so many of us who have been able to enjoy from his wisdom. Guys, you don't want to pass up on an opportunity to hear someone like Robert Hollis, right? So, Robert, I'm going to turn it over to you. Thank you so much for all that you have done for me, for my family, for this team. Thank you so much for being so accessible. It's unreal that I'm on a Zoom call with the legend, Robert Hollis. Thank you so much, sir. God bless you, and over to you, sir. Thank you so much for being on the call. Now, some of the things that I'd like to share, is you've been successful for a long period of time. Typically in Africa, there's people who call themselves networkers, but they don't have results to show for being networkers. And, they're typically people who jump around, okay, at the slightest challenge, they've gone. Slightest challenge, they've moved. And this is supposed to be a business that can help you create financial freedom, time freedom. How have you been able to do it such that you've been able to create repeated success, sustainable success for so many years? We want to learn from you, Robert. We want to hear from you. What are your secrets so that we can also experience sustainable success like you have? Thank you, Robert.
Well, thank you, Joshua. And what an incredible deal with all the people that are on here. What a great presentation. You guys are definitely impressive. I'm just so proud of the people in Nigeria with like over 109 rank advancements now. And what's really amazing about those 109 rank advances is that every one of them have received over $100 in rank bonuses. So there's very rarely do you run into a group of people that have a lot of people in their group making money. So I first want to congratulate Coach Joshua and his team. It's just so amazing. Ever since that he came in the business, it was so fun. I don't know if I can show this picture here, but it was a blessing to be in the convention that we just had and to see Coach Joshua on the screen. That's the closest physically I've been to him. So I'm just so proud of him, and can't wait to get to Nigeria to spend time with each and every one of you. So I know Mosh and Joshua Daramella are also part of the team. And I'm just going to be very short here. I want to tell you the story of an auto mechanic that was dyslexic. See, I'm dyslexic. So when I grew up in school, I don't know if you guys ever noticed the kids that were in the special classes. I was one of those special kids, you know what I mean? They got into the small classes. And at that point in time, I thought it meant that I was mentally challenged. It wasn't until I found out that I had a heavenly Father that I knew that I was special already. So each and every one of you are definitely special. So when I found this industry, I'm just going to share with you what my mentor said to me. He said, Robert, he said, did you know that only 10% of the people in the wealthiest country in the world, United States, only 10% of the people make over $100,000? And he said, so an average person doesn't make much money. And I said, wow, I said, I never made a lot of money as a mechanic. And he goes, you always make exactly what you would make based on who you're learning from. So just like Coach Joshua said, you know, it's like if you learn from people that are successful, you do what they do, you get what they got. And so what my mentor shared with me is something that I'm going to share with you guys. And if you let this go into your heart, you will be successful so fast and you'll never have to worry about money again. So in the scriptures, it talks about talk to those that have ears to hear. Talk to those that have ears to hear. This is a sorting business. And so when people first get involved in this and they go, wait a minute, you can put one of these in your fuel and save money, guaranteed. Yeah. This is a no-brainer. This should be an IQ test. This is an IQ test. And it's like, look at all these people, over 100 Nigerians already with a rank advance that have already been paid by the company, not in their back office. No, they've taken this money and used it to buy food and gifts and stuff for the people that they love. So I know there's a bunch of scams out there, but this company is 9 years old, debt-free, and my wife and I have made over $4.6 million. So what I'm going to do is just log in here. And you see the My Daily Choice. I know a lot of you got the app. So I'm going to click on there. You're going to see it log in. I like doing this because you can't fake it, you know? Then I'm going to go to the back office. You're going to see it log in. All right. And I hope you guys know that I don't want to waste your time. So I'm just going to go to reports and go to reports and then team report. How many of you guys would like to have 14, 15,000 people responsible for your income? So you can see there, that's $4.6 million. Oh, by the way, that's US dollars, not Nigerian dollars. And all I can tell you is my mentor just said these words. This is why most people don't make money and most people don't become successful. They get so excited about a business and they go out and talk to 3 or 4 people. And when they talk to 3 or 4 people and the people go, this is a scam. That can't be true. I don't believe in this. I don't care how much proof they show you. It doesn't work. People quit. People quit after talking to just a few people. So what my mentor said to me is, I'm recording this video. I know that Coach Joshua and other leaders do Zooms all the time. But my mentor gave me a recording of his presentation. And so I'm going to put this presentation up on YouTube. And right away, what happens is he said, Robert, if you get 70 people to watch this video, see, you notice he didn't say, talk to 70 people. He didn't say, share your story with 70 people. He said, no. Get 70 people to watch this video. And he says, if you do, Robert, I promise it'll sort out. I put 72 people in front of the video in my first 30 days. 11 of them got started and bought product. And my wife and I made just a little over $10,000. So if every one of you had 10,000 US dollars, which Coach Joshua and Mosh and Joshua Daramella, they've all made more than $10,000 US. They're being very, very, very humble. And so, you know, you hit 50K, that's, you know, that's right around $5,000 a month that you're making consistently, not counting your jump starts, right? So that's what I did. So what my mentor told me is to get 72 people to watch the video, and I believed him. So I made sure, did I go through a lot of people that didn't reply? Yeah. Did I go through a lot of people that told me that this is stupid? Yeah. Did I go through a lot of people that told me it was a scam? Yeah. You see, but what people do is they quit. They don't understand that it's a sorting business. So get 72 people to watch this video. So now 37 years I've been in this industry. I've earned over $58 million. I've helped 67 people earn over $1 million commissions in 1 year. There's no doubt that Coach Joshua is going to be one of the ones going ahead. No doubt. And it's just the consistency of finding the right people at the right time. See, what we do is we get people in, and then when they don't do anything, then we get let down. What if Jesus quit? Now, we know that 13 people followed him. We know some people denied him. Some people, you know, stabbed him in the back. You know, the one thing that it doesn't talk about in the Bible is how many people Jesus talked to. See, because we know that he didn't just go to 12 or 13 people and say, Coach Joshua, drop everything that you're doing, drop your business and come follow me. See, I believe that Jesus said that to everybody. But only 13 people went, okay. And some quit, and some betrayed him. So when some people quit and some people betray you, what if Jesus quit? He didn't. Even though people turned him down, he would say, hey, I'm going to go pray. And all of them looked at him and said, okay, whatever. Why didn't any of them say, I'll go with you? He says, I'm going to go over there and pray. You think that some of them would go, I'll go with you. No, they went, oh, okay, you go do what you're doing. We'll just hang around here and complain. It's like, so even though he sacrificed his life for our sins, then 13 people went out and continued to tell the story. No, 12 of them did. And now there's over 1 billion Christians because 13 didn't quit. And those 13 found 13. And those 13 found 13 or 12 or 11. And that's what my mentor taught me. Are people going to come and go? Yeah. Are people going to get in and not do anything? Yeah. Are you going to get people that will go to another company and take your people? Yeah. But don't stop. Don't stop. So 5 years and 8 months ago, my wife and I, March of 2018, got involved in My Daily Choice. The first thing that I did is did a Zoom with Josh and Jenna. I got that video, Coach Joshua, seen 119,000 times. All day, every day, I had me and my team bring people in, and some people duplicated and some people didn't. And so then we went from what? Me making no money in My Daily Choice to making over $10,000 in my first 30 days. Now we've made over 4.6 million. So if I made all this money, why am I on a Zoom with Coach Joshua today and every one of you? Because he asked me. So I believe in freedom, and I believe in making an impact for people. And I love people so much that every day I'm finding ears that are there to hear. When you find the right people at the right time, is this easy? It's very easy. All day, every day, I do exactly what Joshua does. I say, I show this, and I go, hey, do you know anybody that wants to make this? And they go, what is it? And I go, I'll send you a link. You can become a member for free. And then I'll show you how to do this business. And it's like, well, do I have to invest any money? No. But once it starts building, you're going to not want half of your money coming to me. I don't need the money, but I'll take the money. I'll give it to orphans and give it to charity, but I'd rather it go in your pocket and your family's pocket. And Brandbox is easy for me. You know, in the United States, this is $5. You buy Brandbox, and it's $4. See, it's an IQ test. If you guys are talking to a bunch of people and their IQ's low, they're going to go, I don't understand. Okay, wait. Put in gas tank, save money. I don't get it. I don't think you're ever going to get it. So the worst thing that you can do is look at your past and think it's your future. See, just because you haven't done anything yet and in the past doesn't mean you can't start doing it today. And one thing that I love about Brandbox, and I'll share this with you. When I first got involved in My Daily Choice, you used to you have to be 5K to get paid one level of check matching. I got one person, Coach Joshua, her name is Kristen Woodman. She told me she was too busy. She told me she didn't have any friends. But she's seen how successful I was, so her and her husband signed up underneath me in MDC. I said, listen, who's the most successful person you know? Who's the most positive person you know? Who's the person that they got a nice clothes and nice car and nice home? You know, who's people that got a lot of toys? And she said, Phil and Deanna Stevenson. So she introduced me to Phil and Deanna. Phil and Deanna Stevenson came in and went to 50K. Christine Woodman has made over $300,000 with MDC by introducing me to one person that was already successful. Just off her first level check batch. So if you guys are chicken and scared to call the best people you know, you got to get Coach Joshua to help you. You might be scared to call the best people you know because you're waiting to make money. You're waiting to get a rank advance. See, what my mentor did to me is he said, Robert, who's the best person you know? I said, Rick. And he goes, why Rick? And I said, he owns his own plumbing business. He's got jet skis. He's got quad runners. He's the most successful person I know. And he goes, great. Can you introduce me to Rick? And I said, yeah. And he talked to Rick because he knew how to talk to Rick. Rick got in and boom, it exploded. Why? Because Rick had money, Rick had a center of influence, and Rick had time. So some of you are not connecting your people that you're scared of with Coach Joshua. Now, if Coach Joshua is talking to them and he believes that they're more of an expert than he is. Joshua just got to send me a message and I'll jump on. Because when you find people that have made 50,000, 100,000, these are the kind of people that want to make 200,000. You find people that make 200,000, they want to make 400,000. You know, so if you find the best people, so all Joshua Daramella did is introduce me to Mosh. And all Mosh did is introduce me to Coach Joshua. So stop trying to do this business by yourself. Just get excited about your future. Give praise and recognition to people that have already done it. See, Coach Joshua can only show you how to make 20 grand. That's all he can show you, 20,000 US dollars. That's all he can show you how to do. Oh, I'm sorry, in 60 days. So if you want to make that kind of money in the next 60 days, stop using the way you're doing the business and start doing it the way Coach Joshua is doing it. We're here to help you every step of the way. This business is 9 years old. MDC is 9 years old. It was funny. While I was on this Zoom, someone from Nigeria reached out to me. I don't even know who they are. And I said to him, hey, listen, jump on this Zoom. I sent him the Zoom link. And he said, I don't have enough data. And I said, there's only two groups of people in the world. People that find a way and people that find excuses. You can't do both. So if every one of you run into people that go, well, I can't watch the replay, I can't get on the Zoom, I can't listen to your voice message, well, guess what? We'll find a way. People that are on this Zoom, I'm proud of you. I'm super proud of you because you found a way. So the last thing I'll share with you is you got to stop looking for the opportunity that's going to change your life. It's right here, right now. My Daily Choice is the deal. And if you listen to people other than Coach Joshua or myself or Josh Zwago, you're just wasting your time. How many of you guys have ever heard, you know, I just wish that God would give me a sign. I just wish he would give me a sign. It's a loud guy with a flowered shirt that shows you his back office. That's the sign. So I love and appreciate you. I'll turn this over back to Coach Joshua. You guys have a wonderful, wonderful night. And thank you for allowing me to have some of your time. Coach Joshua?
Wow. Thank you so much, Robert. I mean, I've learned so much in this short space of time that you've gone on, and we're going to be doing things a whole lot more differently. I'm sure many people are, you know, I mean, so guys, can you just appreciate Robert if you got value for being here the past 90 minutes? If you got value, if you're excited, if you're fired up, if your visions now look like they are closer to you, if your dreams look achievable, I want you to drop a fire emoji. I want you to, you know, show gratitude, show some love in the chat. Let Robert know that we're grateful. Let him know that we're grateful. Let him know we're grateful. Let him know we're grateful.
Thank you.
Now, the question I want to ask to move with you old timers. Okay? Are you tired? Are you tired already? Or are you to go harder than you've ever gone? Are you tired? Or are you ready to go harder, 3 times harder, 5 times harder? You heard what Robert said. Robert said his mentor simply just told him, you know, get 72 people to watch a video. So today is Saturday. How many people are we going to get to watch the presentation over this weekend? We have the Jamaica trip coming. At what level do you want to go to Jamaica? How do you want to go to Jamaica? we can put in the work between now and the end of the year. I mean, so for this team, we're at least want 100 people to go to Jamaica, at least 100 people. And you decide if you want to go with us. But I'm going. I've decided I'm going to Jamaica because I have an assignment in Jamaica with my wife.
Yes.
You know, so what are your dreams? Your dreams are possible here. They're possible here, guys. So thank you for being on this call. What you need to do now is get back to whoever invited you, whoever sent you the link. Oh, I almost forgot. We're supposed to have some gifts. Okay, so let me just bring up my wheel. So this is going to go to people who use the registration link to sign up. Okay, people are going to, some people are going to win free products, and then I'll go through the records, and whoever invited the highest number of people here, I'm hoping that would be me, but full transparency, I'm going to show you guys all the information, and whoever invited the highest amount of people is going to win $20. So how does that sound, guys? So I'm sharing my random wheel, and just a quick moment, I want to bring up the list so that you guys actually see, you know, full transparency. The list of all the people that registered for this event. So I'm going to spin the wheel, and if your number gets picked, then you would have won yourself some free FFX products. So as our way of saying thank you for being with us on the call. Just a moment, please. Just a moment, please. Where is that list of people who have come on here? I'm trying to find. I have so many windows open. Forgive me. I have so many windows open, but that's just me one. I'll find it now. I'll find it. Okay, here we are. So I'll just bring up the responses. And okay, but before we do this, you know, let me even let me give room for for two people to ask questions. If you have any questions, I want to give two people who are already in the business. I want you to ask Robert whatever question you know that you've been wanting, because some of you have been dying for an opportunity like this, you know, to talk to Robert. So I want to give that opportunity to two people who want to ask a question with regard building the business. You know, please don't ask anything related to back office. How do I withdraw? How do I? Because we have videos that do all that. With regard to how you can change your life, change your mindset, change your business. If anyone has questions, you know, you can just raise your hand, and you'll be allowed to unmute your microphone and ask the question. All right. So if anyone wants to ask a question, you can just raise your hand and do that. Anyone want to do that? Okay, I found one I'm looking for. Okay, I see Aminat, you're raising your hand. So J Mama, would you please ask Aminat to unmute her microphone so that she can ask her question?
You should be unmuted. Please ask your question. Hello, I can hear you.
Can you please increase your volume? We can barely hear you. Can you please increase your volume? We can barely hear you. Okay, I mean, we cannot hear you, so we'll just allow somebody else to ask that question. Sorry about that. Okay, Abdul Rashid, you can unmute your microphone and ask your question. Abdul Rashid, you can go ahead and ask your question. Abdul Rashid, are you there? I'm asking you to unmute so you can ask your question. If you're not ready, we'll ask someone else. Okay, Adams White, please go ahead and ask your question. I'll be asking you to unmute right now. Adams White, thank you for being here. Please ask your question.
Hello, good morning, everybody. My name is White.
Yeah, we can hear you. We can hear you.
My name is White. From Kano State. I have started joining my daily choice on October last month. So I have studied the concentration plan, and I see it is very good. So my question is that our fear is that we are going to push this product. We have started discussing from big industries here in Kenya, especially in the northern part. Does this company?
We can't hear you, sir. Please,
Yeah.
is it just me? I'm struggling to hear you. Can you guys hear him loud and clear?
I could not hear anything that he said.
I can
Okay,
barely
so
hear
let's-
him. I can barely hear him.
Yeah, so
Okay.
so sorry, sir, but we have to ask you to mute because we're struggling to hear you. So maybe type your question. Let me quickly spin the wheel. We currently have between as at last I checked, we had about 176 people that registered. So let me reduce this to 176 and we spin. Okay, so number 120 is the lucky number. Let's check who is 120. Let's check who is 120. Okay, so that's on a different screen. I'm going to share that screen so that you also get to see that. Okay, 120. Oh, we already have up to 200 now. Wow. 120 is Abubakar Ismaila, invited by Mr. Rufus. Abubakar Ismaila, invited by Mr. Rufus. You just won yourself a sachet FFX. So get connected with us after the call so that we can make arrangements on how you get your product. You'll take care of shipping, but you just won yourself a free sachet of FFX. All right. So 5 people are going to win this. So let's quickly spin again. So if you have questions, please type them in the chat. If you have questions, please type them in the chat. Okay. Okay. So since I saw that we now have up to 200, let's increase that and quickly spin again. Number 81. Let's check who number 81 is. That is Esther Lisa Amadi. Esther Lisa Amadi, invited by Josephine Eno Apa. Esther Lisa Amadi, you just won yourself also a sachet. Congratulations. We're going to do another spin. Once we do 5, then we call it a day. So if you have any questions, please just type it in the chat so that those questions can be addressed. If you're yet to come on board, get back to whoever invited you. They'll give you their link to create your account, and you'll get all the steps to get your place your order, get your product. Number 29. Number 29. Let's find out who this is. Number 29. Ayotunde Adeleye, invited by Faith Kanayochukwu. Ayotunde Adeleye, invited by Faith Kanayochukwu. Can somebody please take note of these numbers? Okay, number 29, number 81. Number 81 was the second one. I've forgotten what the first one was.
120.
We've got two more.
120,
two
you
more
said.
to go.
120.
120 was the first
Okay,
one.
thank you so much. Okay, so now we have number 46. Number 46. And let me just do the last one. Number 46. And this is the final winner for tonight. Number 38. All right, so let's find out who these are, and we call it a night. We'll also now go through the list to find out who the highest inviter for tonight is, and that person will be winning $20. I am hoping I will be the one to win the $20. So number 46. Number 46. James A. Odubella, invited by Faith Zillion. So Zillion, that's your guest. Reach out to them, let them know that they won a free sachet of FFX, James Odubella. That's number 46. And number 38, we have Jude Chinwedu Onyeke, invited by Mr. Uche Demore from Anambra State. Thank you guys so much. Thank you for being on the call with us tonight. You guys have been amazing. Thank you so much, Robert. Thank you for, for sharing your time with us. Thank you for bringing us into your life. And I also want to celebrate my leader, my upline. I can see that you're now on the call, Mosh. Mosh is also a 50K leader. When we came on board, it was Mosh who made it easy for us. He did all the videos, how to create your account, how to place people in the binary. He helped us with everything back office related, and so I'm so proud to be working with a selfless leader like Mosh. Mr. Joshua Daramola, thank you so much for all that you have done. You have redefined what it means to be a great leader. I also want to, give a shout out to all the guys I'm working with, J Mama, Mr. Jagu, Mr. Rufus, Mr. Kunle, Diamond, all the way from Jos, Dr. Gift Daisy. You guys are also wonderful. Please, if I didn't mention your name, charge it to my head and not my heart. Thank you so much, everyone. Robert, we love you. So can you all just get in the chat and let Robert know that you love him? And we call you the night. We love you, Robert. We love you. We love you. We love you. We can't wait to see you in Jamaica. Thank you so much for all that you have done for us. Thank you so much.
I love you all, and every one of you believe in yourself. God created you to create and make an impact. Don't let that be stolen from your heart.
Thank you, sir.
God bless.
Thank you.